Good morning.
It is.
Thank you for all that you do. My question is going to be obvious as I start to speak. My question is, why sometimes when I'm really excited, I cry? Like I'm very happy. I knew I was going to be up here. I looked at my watch and it said 11:11, and I was like, okay. And I'm so excited about your work, and I'm excited about my son uses it. He's 15, and he still thinks it's a little crazy out there, but he uses it, and he sees the results of it, so he doesn't know what to call it. And I said, don't call it anything. Call it happy. But my question is, sometimes when I get really happy, I cry. Why is that?
This could not have come at a better point of our conversation, because we've been talking about the mix of energy. So when you've got a strong desire and a little bit of resistance, you can feel the resistance. The stronger the desire, the more any resistance will show up. If you've got resistance and there's no desire that's pulling against it, then you don't notice it. But when there's a desire and you focus upon that desire and there is some resistance, you'll feel it. Here's another way of hearing it. Feel the difference between the feeling in the words or the concept of desire. I want that. I desire that. Or yearning. Feel how in yearning there's a desire that's being tempered a little bit by a belief that doesn't quite let it flow. And so what's happening is there's some desire that you're not quite ready for, but you're shining the spotlight on the desire, and so the not quite readiness is there. Here's another way of looking at it. Sometimes people cry out of happiness, and that's the way you would describe that, really, mostly. But what it means is you're summoning more than you're quite ready to allow. That's what overwhelming is. Overwhelming is asking for more than I'm quite ready for. It's like our friend was talking about. Sometimes things just go well for him, even when he doesn't think he deserves it. It's because he's got negative stuff going on. You do deserve it, but you're only letting it in to the degree that you can let it in. You hear that really clearly, don't
Yes.
you? And so that's why we are so pleased with more of you getting your thoughts around the idea of your vortex is flowing to you, but your reception or readiness to hear it is varying depending upon what your mix of vibrations are. And so as you don't try to do the whole enchilada and get all the way over there, but instead you feel satisfaction about where you are, then you put ease into the equation, which just allows it to incrementally get more and more and more, so that when it does manifest, then it's just the next logical step. Humans, you want to really want something that you don't have, and then all of a sudden get it because you think the surprise and the explosion into it will just be so fantastic. Where how it really works is you're just ready to be ready to be ready, and when it happens, it's no big whoopee, it's just the next logical step. And Esther argued with us about that when she first began realizing it. Abraham, you mean I have to really be ready for it, and if I'm really ready for it, then it doesn't thrill me in that big way? It's just the next logical step. And we say, yeah, that's sort of how it is. You got to be ready to realize it fully, and you are more and more and more in every day. There's just a little hint of, just a little bit of not really feeling completely worthy for all the good stuff that comes. And so when something really good comes to you, you just sort of block it just a little bit by that feeling that, do I really deserve this? Should this really be happening to me? And that's what puts the yearning in desire. The contradicted thought is what puts the yearning in desire. Make sense to you?
Yes, it's very exciting.